All right, welcome back to BMRL Network. We are back with another BNR Cup Series race here at Michigan. We ended up missing last week due to the accumulation of ice and snow, knocking out some things that we need here at BMRL Network. But we are back in full swing. Hopefully everyone's had a great week. Hopefully your weekend was great. Hopefully this coming week is the same for you. You can see practice is wrapping up as these drivers are ready to go 100 laps here at Michigan. These cars are going to produce some fast speeds here on this track, as we saw earlier in the Cup Series, or well, I guess last year in the Cup Series at this track. Corey LaJoy going upside down on the backstretch. These cars can reach speeds up to, I think they were hitting speeds up to 200 miles an hour in that race. It's going to be interesting to see what these guys can hit here tonight. As Cameron King, the first one on the track. These guys have 2 laps to put down their fastest times. Let me know down in the comments section if you're watching this on a phone, or if you can comment period, let me know who do you want to win? Who is your pick to win this race tonight? Got a lot of drivers with multiple wins this season. Bill Hale's one of them. Brandon Moore, also one of those drivers with multiple wins. But I do not see the 88 in attendance here tonight. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen him in a few weeks, actually. There we go, Cameron King, so far the fastest car on the track. And it also looks like we are missing Bill Hales. So very interesting, to say the least. As Cameron King headed around turn 3 and 4. Gotta watch out for that turn 4 wall and that turn 2 wall. Those exit walls can they can come out and hit your car if you're not careful. That time of 38.93, that's his best time so far. And that's still gonna put him up top. Well, let's go ahead, let's ride along with Tyler Myers here. Tyler, I think, looks like he is slowing down. He is done. Pretty much all these guys came out at the same time, and so a lot of them already done, but Chris Campbell hasn't put down a lap time yet. Here he comes, I'll take that. A white flag. And Chris Campbell only going to take 1 lap of 39.15. That's good enough for a 2nd place so far. Robert Amaral on track. Oh, and he tags the wall there. Between 3 and 4. That may mess up his time. Not sure. And it does. It does not count that lap, that wall tag. Gonna give him this final shot though, as he takes the white flag. Oh wait, no, he just came out onto the track. Oh, he ran out of time. Yeah, he just came out on the track, so that was his green flag right there, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, the grid is set for this race here tonight. Go ahead, we're gonna walk through it real quick. Cameron King gets the pole with Joshua Highball on his outside. Row 2, we got Chris Campbell and John Holliday. Row 3, Brian Huntley Jr. and Dale Rapp. Row 4, Nick Shell and Josh Small. Row 5, Joe Stipe and William Roberts up there in the top 10. Come on, boy. Row 6, Mike Allen and Pete Woodrum. And row 7, James Hudson and Tyler Myers. In row 8, Aaron Bradford and Paul Lawson. In row 9, Xavier Zelgado and Kevin Roy. Row 10's got Robert Amaral and Matt Bryant. And finally, row 12, Robbie Bison, Tyler Martin. Alright, there's the awesome view of the cars getting on the grid. Everyone getting set and ready to roll here. 100 laps. Alright, as far as our point standings, after Watkins Glen, Brandon Moore sits on top in the points, but Brian Huntley Jr. only 11 points behind Brandon. He's going to gain a lot of ground on Brandon, as Brandon is not here at this race tonight, and neither is Bill Hales, who sits in third in points, only 23 points behind the leader. Mike Slaughter in fourth, James Hudson fifth, Christopher Campbell in sixth in points. And that's just a little treat I have for you guys, a little bit of extra information. All right. All right, we're ready here. 100 laps of racing. Alright, here we go. Flatman's got the flag in his hand.
Green, green, green.
And green flag is out. Here we go, racing at Michigan. Cameron King out in front, Chris Campbell there in the second place. We're rocking and rolling here. Cameron King out to a quarter of a second of a lead here. Oh, we've got some wall riding, it sounds like. James Hudson already up 2 positions since our green flag dropped here in the opening lap. Pete Woodrum going in the opposite direction. He's down 3 spots right now. A little bit of a cluster out of turn 4. I say Mike Allen and James Hudson were fighting side by side out of 4, but James Hudson pulls ahead. Oh, James Hudson up into the wall out of 2. Thought that he was running out of real estate, I guess, as his 0 was kind of down there, but plenty of room. He doesn't see it. It hits the wall. Might be a perfect opportunity to do this. Our racetrack info right here. This track, 115 degrees for these drivers. So pretty hot. It's going to be a tire eater. As a 6 of James Hudson up into the wall once again.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, we got an incident with the 24 of Tyler Myers and William Roberts involved. We're going to have to go to our trusty blimp view here. Oh, Tyler off the wall, comes down. William is just a victim of unfortunate circumstances here. Tyler technically as well. Let's go in the cockpit view of the 24 here. It's a little loose. And there we go. Caution number 1 on lap 5. Both of those cars look to be okay. All right, about half of these cars coming down pit road. All right, here we go. Set for a green flag here on lap 9.
Green flag, green flag.
Cameron King with a great start. Got a nice little battle ensuing back here. Ooh, that's okay. 54 kind of blinked out there. Matt Bryant and John Holiday, they were fighting for that position. There we go. Josh, or Nick Shell and Dale Rapp fighting for that 6th place position. Look at that, threading 3 wide. The 52 of Dale Rapp goes between Nick Shell and Josh Small there on the backstretch. What a move, what a run by that Mustang. Three wide. The 6, the 58, and the 83. That's James Hudson, Nick Shell, and Joshua Highbaugh. Highbaugh started P2. There we go, another somewhat 3-wide run here into turn 3. That seems to be the place where all these 3-wides are coming from. This one kind of dies off at the middle of 3 and 4. Oh, and do we have an issue with Highball? Highball down 15 positions. I don't know if he had an issue there. We kind of saw it unfold. As Cameron King is still our leader. All right. Not really any big battles going on. Sound like the 4-car got up into the wall a little bit. Oh, and the 71 with issues. William Roberts through the grass. Let's see if we can pinpoint what happened here. Oh, it sounded like, okay, it looks like he just tried to come down pit road, but he misses pit road. The 92 Cameron King has now put a very big gap over second place, about 3.5 seconds. Oh, the 45 and the 26, I believe. 28. The 45 with the big issue. Where is he on my... Oh, he's a 9. John Holiday, okay. So it shouldn't be the 45. He's the 9, but they kind of had a little bit of a contact there. Cameron King down pit road. And it sounds like more green flag pit stops are starting to go underway. So these drivers can do about 30 laps before they need a pit. Now the big question though, is this a fuel run? Or is this, I need tires? Chris Campbell going down pit road. And you can see there on your little track map, the 24. And where, if Brian Huntley were to pit now and take what I believe would be fuel only, Brian Huntley on pit road. Let's see where he comes out. Here comes our leader, Cameron King. This man is on his way to dominating this race. Christopher Campbell, 5 seconds behind. Go ahead and try to find our most exciting points on this race right now. Xavier Delgado on the inside of James Hudson. Trying to make that pass for 7th place, but James Hudson fighting back on the outside. Cameron King is kind of checked out to a 5.5 second lead over Chris Campbell. With this green flag running, we're going to go ahead and just crank it up. Sit back and enjoy the action up close.
All right, and we're back live. Kevin Roy has moved into second place, up 16 positions. All these drivers should be getting ready to come down pit road in the next, I would say that window's going to open about 7 to about 16 laps from now. We really want to pit in about 10 to 15 laps, so that's going to leave you with about 25 laps to go, or 35 laps to go. And we saw everyone pit between 30 and 35. Cameron King pit at lap 30. He's got to make it for another 10 laps if he wants to try to stretch it to go to the end on a 35 lap run. We'll see what he does here. Like we might have some action right around here. Yeah, there we go. Got a nice little pack racing. I put the wrong button there. Here comes the 69 car, or 68 car, I mean, of Chris Campbell. And everyone pitting in lap 62, so still gonna need one more stop here. So nobody, I don't think anyone's really gonna be able to make it unless we got some guys that go to about 66, 67 to play it safe. Josh Small heading down pit road. Or no, he's just coming off of pit road. He hit a lap 68, so he may have enough to go the distance. Brian Huntley also may have enough to go the distance. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens at the end of this race, as we have 29 laps to go. We've got guys that seem like they can make it the rest of the way, and then we got drivers that seem like they may have to make a stop again. Cameron King, one of those ones that may have to make a stop, as he pitted on lap 60. That means he has 40 laps until the checkered flag, whereas someone like Brian Huntley Jr. who pitted a lap 69, he literally only has 31 laps until the checkered flag. Could Brian pull out a win here at Michigan? Right now he sits in 6th. The only one that could possibly burst his bubble would be Dale Rapp in that 52 car, about 5 seconds ahead of Brian. But Brian is charging fast, as he has about 4 lap fresher tires. Aaron Bradford pitted lap 70. He sits back into 14th position with 25 laps to go. Pete Woodrum on pit road. Let's go ahead. Let's ride on board with Cameron here. See what those tires sound like through the corners. Tires sound a little bit worn out there, a little bit of sliding through the corner exit there. Mid corner is a little rough as well. You can still hold that low line through 3. And starts to really slide it out of 4 right there. Oh, almost touching the wall. Ooh, he's really sliding it through 2. So guys, I'm gonna have to go get myself a water. Have to get myself a water real quick. Alright, I got my hydration, but it looked like we missed Cameron King coming down pit road though. So that's a big change in the race. That's going to have a major impact.
Also, funny thing is, here on BMRL Network, we're doing double duty tonight. Back-to-back races in the Cup car at Michigan.
So it looks like Dale Rapp may be on his way to winning tonight's race with 12 laps to go. He currently is 14 seconds ahead of second place of John Holiday. So unless Dale has some sort of issue or there's a yellow on the track, we very well may have our winner here. 34 laps on his fuel. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mute myself. The Dale Rapp gets the win here tonight. Brian Huntley Jr. third and John Holiday in second. All right, as we sit waiting, see if we get any interviews here. What a race. One caution for incident on lap 5 between the 24 and the 71 of William Roberts and the 24 of Tyler Myers. After that, nothing else, no other issues. Besides, I think William Roberts missing pit road there, sliding through the infield or the front stretch grass. But what a race. All right, I've got the third place finisher, Brian Huntley, in the booth. Congratulations, man. All right. All right, congratulations getting that third place.
Yeah, about time, right? Instead of being wrecked.
Yeah, definitely. And the strategy, that's all it came down to, was strategy and clean racing. And that's exactly what you did there. Played that final pit stop, or well, I guess I should say, yeah, I guess it was your final pit stop there on lap 69, I believe, which gave you enough fuel to go the rest of the distance.
It almost didn't. I literally had to shut the car off for 2 laps.
Oh wow, so it played it even like closer than we thought it would.
It didn't give me enough fuel. So I'm like, oof, I'm in trouble. So that's why I end up falling back to where Doc Holliday was and Josh. Because I was asking my my team, I'm like, all right, well, how much fuel do y'all have? Chris goes, well, I'm 6 laps short. And I'm looking, and then I asked him, well, how many laps left? I'm like, oh, I have to save. I literally ran out of gas at the line. So it ended up kind of working and didn't work, you know.
Yeah, we saw Cameron King, who I believe he pitted on lap 60.
You're a dominant force.
Yeah, the pit strategy for him wasn't played out to be what it needed to be. Probably hoping for a late race caution. But here at BNR, we know that we probably get one caution, maybe, if that.
Yeah. I don't know if we had any.
Lap 5. Lap 5,
That's right.
Tyler Myers and William Roberts.
Poor Willie. No, yeah, that's really about it. One caution. That's what I mean. Sometimes our races go like this. Sometimes you get your ups and downs with a lot more action, shall we say.
Now, I have to know, tire wear. What was the tire wear like with that 115-degree track?
Believe it or not, I never fell below 60.
Wow.
The highest I've gotten was, I mean, the lowest I gotten was literally 75. That was it. But yet
Nice.
again, that's me lifting, going into the turns, not full blast, full throttle like I think Cameron was. So we'll see. It was fun though, absolutely.
That was definitely a fun one. A fun one to watch indeed. Before I let you go, you got any sponsors? Anyone you want to give a shout out to or a thank you to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my admin team of Will Roberts, Aaron Bradford, Tyler Myers, Josh Small, JP when he's here, Christopher Campbell, great teammates, and our dedicated RC Kyle Gooden does a great job every week maintaining the field, handing out penalties when they be assisted, uh, and the field too for coming out when they want to. So maybe a little bit more loyalty through those hard charger guys, but otherwise good race all around, and looking forward to next week.
All right, man. Well, congratulations getting it done here tonight. It was a pretty big stretch of green flag running there. A couple of pit stops under green flag, and you held onto that strategy and held on that consistency and place up there in the top.
Yes, sir. And I also want to thank you for coming out every Sunday, if it's early Sunday or Sunday night, putting the show on for the fans to watch at home. Um, I want to thank you for that too as well. And I'm glad you're safe from all that horrific snow stuff. But we got another Arctic front coming through, so yeah.
Man.
All right, buddy. You be
All right,
safe
man.
out there. Once again, all the viewers watching, thank you for coming out, supporting Chris and the BNR group. We try to make it exciting for you guys every week to watch. So off to next week, which is Kentucky. There you go.
Ooh, yeah. Right in my home.
So, yeah. All right, sir. You have yourself a wonderful night, and we'll be talking to you soon.
All right, man. Thank you. Have a great night.
You too, buddy.
All right, Mr. Holiday getting that P2 here, man. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
I was going to run him down. I thought he'd run out of fuel because he was like 3 laps ahead of me. I was like hoping.
yeah, he was starting to slow down. I believe when we took about 10 laps to go, I think he had a 16-second gap. And then there at the final, it was only a 9-second gap, so he's definitely slowing down, or you were catching one or the other. And but yeah, just an all-out. I get great strategy through the green flag pit stops. We had 2 of those. Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw some have a great strategy and some didn't.
Well, on lap 7, that first caution, go and top off. That gives you an extra fuel, and you don't have to take as much towards the end too, which helps. It just cuts down the pit stops. Some guys pitted 4 times, and there's several of us only did three stops. So, and made it. Everybody's got to think about that, when they're going into this. And I love this track.
Right, yeah, Michigan is a very, very fast track indeed. I guess as far as the track temp being up in the 115s, 100 teens, 100 and possibly hit 120 at some points. How was the tire wear for you?
Good. I was in high 80s. I know some of the guys were on a struggle bus. Could see that they were slipping around. Yeah, I was in the 80s still when I was pitting on the fuel runs and stuff. I had 40 laps on my first set, and I was still 81, 80 on the rights. The biggest key is the temp in the tires. That's where once they get hot, then you lose the grip down or the heat down. You can keep the grip up on them, which helps.
Right. All right, man.
Yeah, first time with these guys, and can't complain with the second.
Nice first race, second place finish, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, just give a shout out to Advanced Sim Racing, my sim shop, Ryko Motorsport. speedy fast setup.
All right, man. Well, congratulations getting that second place. Hopefully you had a great week last week, and hopefully this coming week is great for you, and we'll see you next Sunday.
All right, sir. Have a great night.
All right, man. Have a great night yourself.
Yep.
All right, and last but not least, Mr. Dale getting the win here tonight. The first one of the season.
Yeah, there's far and few between there for me, that's for sure. Just happened to get those pit stops just right. I was running fifth gear all night. I had five gear setup, so ran that fifth gear all night. Tried to save a little fuel, and seemed to work out for me there at the end. Did a lot of officials this week too, so I had a lot of track time. Like Michigan, on track.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, you mentioned the pit stops, getting those right. We had 2 green flag pit stops, man. Strategy wise, I guess when that first caution came out, were you one of the ones that topped off there?
I did not. I stayed out. I didn't want to lose my track position. I think I restarted then at like 6th place, and it was going to be like at least a 2 to 3 stop anyway. So it was way too early. I didn't think 6 laps, 7 laps was going to make a difference in that 100-lap run. I figured there'd be some more cautions along the way, actually, but yeah, good run for everybody, man. Everybody kept their nose clean, and Michigan at times you get the right group of drivers in there. There can be a lot of sending it in, and everybody was real patient, kept their lines, and good run for everybody. Appreciate Brian and BNR and everything he does there for the league. I know he puts a lot of time and effort into this thing, and it's a lot of fun to run.
All right, man. Well, congratulations getting it done here at Michigan. We head to Kentucky next week. What do we have in store at Kentucky for you?
Different beast, that's for sure. Different beast. I don't know. I've not run Kentucky that much, but looks like we'll put in a little practice time and see what we got.
All right, man. Well, congratulations getting the victory here tonight. Your name's going to go up on that winner's circle page.
It feels good. Appreciate it, Chris. Eat you and your broadcasting and all that business, and we'll see you next week at Kentucky, I guess.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
All right. Have a great night and a great week.
You too.
All right. I guess that is a wrap here tonight. Got it done at Michigan. Like I said, we'll be doing double duty here at Michigan, so we got another race coming up here in about 35 to 40 minutes from now. And we'll be back here again next week at Kentucky for the BNR Cup Series. Yes, Cameron, heck of a race. Great job, also, man. You were dominating all night. It's just that final pit stop. But, man, way to come back after that pit stop back to 4th place for that finish, man. Congratulations. But yeah, we'll look forward to seeing everybody again next week at Kentucky. Hopefully everyone has a great night and a great week ahead of them.